England, and in 21 seconds the show will start properly. So please take your seats, say hello, and in 12 seconds we'll get the show on the road. The delay is because we're broadcasting to both Facebook and YouTube. They've got different connection times, and it's sometimes difficult to know when to start talking. So I'm going to say hello now because we are live on both Facebook and YouTube, and in the comments I can see a comment from Corinda, and Corinda is on YouTube, and Corinda is on Facebook, and Corinda is watching live. Thank you, Corinda. That was a test. Thank you. Yep, appreciate it. Okay, now, no, there's no messenger bots involved. It was just a manual. It was just me asking. 1 p.m. Oh, right. Right. Okay. Good, Ed. Nice to see you. I mean, basically, the situation is that the clocks in the US have changed last Sunday. Our clocks do not change until the 28th of March, which means for 2 weeks, we have to decide whether to go on Eastern time or on UK time. Now, the majority of people I broadcast with now are on GMT, on UK time. So the show's going out in the UK the same time it always does. In fact, that's true of all the shows, including tomorrow's, which will have Corinda on it. But it's 2 weeks which are at best actually frustrating because it messes things up. I know this might make difficulties for Jim because he's in Georgia. Harper is in Arizona and their times don't change. This is totally confusing. Right, I'm going to be attempting some things today. And over to Corinda again. Right, okay. The clock change is decided by governments, the government of each country, and it depends on the circumstances. Each country has got different circumstances, is at a different latitude in the world, and decides what's best for them. So that's why we can't have uniform time. But just to note that GMT is the center of the universe, Greenwich Mean Time, located in London, Greenwich. That's where time starts. And that's for nautical reasons more than anything, when Britain ruled the waves. Okay, now I'm going to show you 2 or 3 things today. Some of them video related, some of them not. But I need to have a sign, and I'll do a screen share with you and bring it up onto the screen. And this is the screen share. I'm actually I need to reduce the size of my picture. Okay, so I'm going to go into themes. I'm going to change themes and apply. Okay, right. This is Canva. Now, Canva. Yeah, I'm definitely. I would love to be a Time Lord, a Doctor Who fan. Right. Okay. This is Canva. Now, Canva is very cost effective, and it's a great way to actually produce many things. And I'll show you a couple in them. But what I have done, if I go over to Canva, is I've produced this. Do not adjust your set. Stephen is doing something, and then he will be back. Oh, you've got to spell things rightly. So he will be. No, I'm glad I did this now. He will be back. Okay, so I created that card so that if anything goes wrong during this broadcast, and it could do, then I can bring that card. Right, okay. A question from Corinda. Who's in charge of the clocks? Boris or the Queen? Nobody. It's all set by Greenwich, and votes in Parliament over the years have said that the clocks will go backwards and forwards, and it's to benefit the farmers more than anybody else. So it's neither Boris nor the Queen. And over to Ed. And Ed is saying, Stephen Healy, Time Lord, thank you. And over to Corinda, and Corinda is saying hello to Kelly. Hello, Kelly. And thank you, Corinda, for spotting Kelly. So this is Canva. And I've used Canva to actually create this card, which I'm going to be using during the broadcast. So if anything goes wrong, it will show on screen. Okay. But the thing about Canva is that you can use Canva to create a whole range of different documents. I'm just trying to find it at the moment. Yeah. Okay. So if I scroll up here, you will see some familiar cards. All the cards that I created on Canva, and there's broadcasting live to your website, which is being used at the moment. And the thing is that you can take a template, and what I've discovered is these purple blobs are now showing up everywhere, and it's a great marketing branding exercise, because whenever you see the purple blob, then it means it's something that's connected with live video training, live video broadcasting, live video production. And on the left-hand side, you can see my roll call of Peter Stewart, Nick Wood, Stephen Silk, and the team on Wednesday, and various photographs there. So I use Canva to do all my imaging for live broadcasts, and it's just so brilliant. So if I stop the screen share, and it'll come back to me in a second. Okay, I'm going to go big screen. Okay, and here you have, as if by magic, the finished article. Okay, and it is one that I made earlier. Okay, so do not adjust your set. Stephen is doing something. He will be back. Catching up with the comments. And is Canva free? You can use Canva for free. And in answer to your next question, if you want to use it, then it's about $10 a month, I think. And that gets you access to most things. In fact, I think for $15, 3 people can actually use it. So it is a great asset to have. It's probably the longest living and most widely used systems. Okay, now there may be a need for that card in a minute, because what I'm about to do is I'm going to share screen again. That's why I've got the card, because anything can go wrong in the next 40-50 minutes. So let's go screen share again. So I'm what's $1 to a pound? $1 to a pound at the moment is about 78 pence. I think 78 to 80 pence, to give myself a range, but we're losing out at the moment. The exchange rate, our exchange rate with the dollar and with the euro, is bad. If you're buying software and the software is priced in dollars, now is the best time to buy. Sound advice. If you're getting paid in dollars, like I do and Angelica does, then we're suffering a little bit, because the money that we get has gone down, unless we keep it in dollars, of course. Right, okay, screen share number 2. So I'm going to share my screen, and this time I'm going to share my screen with that one. Okay. Now you possibly heard me talking. I can hide that. You've possibly heard me talking about Linktree. A Linktree is a calling card, but I went out for a walk. Well, this afternoon really. Went out for a long walk along the canal, got some fresh air, and I had a sudden eureka moment, and I thought, will it work? So we're at the stage, will what I'm about to do actually work? This is a website called Linktree, and it is to design a calling card which you can share with people so that people know the projects you're actually in and interested in, and how they can join you and how they can work with you. And it does promote everything they're actually doing. Now, the thing about this card is I update it every day for things that are actually going on. So anybody visiting Linktree and my link will see the latest card. And I love the background on this, which changes color. You're not seeing things, it is in fact changing color. Now, I was out and about and I thought, well, I'm live on YouTube at the moment. Okay, I'm live on Facebook, I know, but I'm live on YouTube because Grinda commented there. Let's just shrink me a moment so you can get the full effect of this. Not that I'm sort of building the moment, you understand, but I want to shrink myself so you get the full. There you are, there's the screen. I'm live on YouTube. Will this work? That's the question. I'm going to go over to that Linktree card that you can see on screen, and I'm going to press the top button, which says my weekly broadcast about a live video is on Tuesday, March 16th. Okay, and hopefully after a second or two, this is where you wonder whether it's actually going to happen or not. It's not going to happen, is it? Yes, it is. It's thinking about it. It is going to do it. It is going to do it. It's actually getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'll come back here and talk about it whilst it's actually doing it. There you have it. That is me live on YouTube right now. Okay, and hopefully I'm going to turn the sound off. If I can, I need to find the sound button. Apologies for this. It should be a player. I should be able to turn the sound off. Right, I've stopped it. That's probably the best way. But as you can see, people can watch this broadcast live on Linktree. Now, this is phenomenal. This is a major step forward in that if I update that card with my live broadcast being at the top, then people can actually watch a live broadcast on Linktree, whether they're on desktop, Windows or Mac, or on their mobile. If you go to that link, and I tested this earlier, I said I do, then you can actually play the video whilst I'm live. And I'm going to switch my sound off so that we can actually just play the video for. For me, that is phenomenal. That is a marketing tool par excellence. And I'm going to catch up with the comments in a second. But it means, just to reiterate what's happening here, is that people can watch this live broadcast on that web page. You can also find out more about what I'm up to. But that web page now contains my latest live broadcast. And when we go live tomorrow on Live Talks at 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK, when we go on Live Talks tomorrow, when we go live there, that will appear on the card. That broadcast will be on that card tomorrow because we're broadcasting to YouTube. Now, the way that it works is that because I'm broadcasting to YouTube, then I can embed the. I just want to get. I've slowed things down a bit. Right. I should, oh, I'm so blown away about this. I embedded the YouTube video into my Linktree card. Having done that, it means that people can actually see it before I go live, whilst I'm live, and also overnight watch the replay. Now that's, to me, that is, I mean, that's worth the money that the card costs, the calling card costs, which is $6 a month. For $6 a month, you can have your video in everybody's pocket, and it blows me away that it actually works. And okay, my all done. Okay, good. And Corinda again, have you noticed? Right, Linktree has at the moment, they've just crossed 10 million users. There are 10, the company itself is brothers who are based in Melbourne in Australia, and they've just crossed the 10 million user mark. They've got a Facebook group. I'll post a link to it afterwards. And I know you've got your card there, Corinda. If you go live on YouTube, then you can embed your YouTube video. I know that you've actually got links for Haps TV and for Melon, but you could actually embed your live video in there. If you schedule the video, whether it's on a Facebook, well, no, forget Facebook. If it's on YouTube and you go live on YouTube, you can embed it into your card. And over to Corinda again. And it's also on the website. Yep, that's true. And OneStream Live. Yep, OneStream, brilliant product. I'll be coming to that later in the broadcast. And over to Harper. Harper, nice to see you. You're not hearing anything. Corinda, can you hear me? I was wondering whether it can actually be heard. It should be okay now. Corinda, if you can hear me, can you? Just a minute. And that worked as well. Just a minute. I was not hearing when just playing video. I switched my microphone off when I was playing the video, purposely. Okay, so you can all hear me. Good. Okay, panic over. Thank you. Yeah, basically, I know that the video, thank you, the video has sound. And I could hear that sound. I was conscious of the fact that if you heard me speaking 20 seconds ago and you heard me speaking now, it wouldn't work out well. So I actually turned my microphone off purposefully for the time that the video was playing. But I'm just blown away by the fact that you can take video from YouTube, you can take video from Vimeo, and you combine that with websites, you combine that with affiliate links, all sorts of possibilities from the one card. The only limit is our imagination, really. I thought I was going to have to bring this card on screen then. I'm just glad I made it. Right, okay. Okay, so that's the first time we've shown the card today. Do not panic. Do not adjust your set. Stephen is doing something. He will be back. Okay, so that's Linktree. Now, I just want to stay with Linktree for a moment. One final thing while I'm on it, and you should be able to hear me, but I'm going to go full screen. And I'm going to, this is the final bit I want to do on Linktree, is if I X that, close it. Okay. And I refresh the page. This is taking my life in my hands here. I can actually edit that. Okay. I can edit that. And before your very eyes, when I press return, and I refresh the page, you can see that I can actually change description so that it reads live now, and anybody looking at the card in the next 40 minutes will see live now and will press the link. Now, that's the other thing about Linktree. It's very nice having a page where people can find out what you're actually doing, but it's even better when people actually click. And I'm happy to report that the people visiting the card, 1 in 3 people who actually visit this card are clicking a link and finding out more. And to me, that's magical. That's what it's all about, is actually being able to communicate with people. Now, Linktree, in our community, there's only Corinda and me at the moment who've got one. So there is great scope among my 5,000 Facebook contacts and my 23,000 followers on Twitter to actually spread the word and get more and more people actually using this, whether it be the free version or the paid version. I think that if you're using this for commercial purposes, which I am, then you really do need to get the paid version, which is $6 a month, which in a marketing budget, even a small marketing budget, is worth having. So there you have it. So that is Linktree, and I'll put a link to it afterwards. But if you search for Linktree, you'll find it. I found it by chance. I saw an advert in my timeline last Friday, and I thought, right place, right time. I was looking for something to get the word about what I'm actually doing on live video, why I do live video, why I enjoy live video. And on this card now, it's got everything that I'm actually involved in. So it's got the live video producers week replays. It's got the video about, the blog about live broadcasting. It's got a BeLive affiliate link, and it's got a link to about building your own live studio from scratch, and that's a video. Live video production goes to the website. Live video training goes to the website. Join my network, which is a private network. All about OBS Ninja, which is free. My newsletter. All about mobile video on BeLive. And of course, I couldn't help but actually put a video on there. I'll come back. I couldn't help but put a video on there of Angelika and I teaching the world German. And as you can see, it's actually coming through. And again, that's an amazing way of actually spreading the word about the things which are near and dear to me. And that is Linktree. And all the videos play. So I think that's awesome. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to come back to me. Right, so we've looked at Canva. We've looked at Linktree. And next up is basically, we are live at the moment. And Harper can still hear me. We are live at the moment on Facebook and YouTube. And I can see comments coming in from both because I'm in the BeLive studio. But myself and friends have had so many problems on Facebook that 6 weeks ago, the search started for the ability to go live on your website. Now, go live on your website, totally independent of everybody. And I'm going to show you a new website I created on Friday. And I want to point out 1 or 2 things about it, because basically, if you're a live broadcaster, then this is what you should be doing now in preparation. Get ready for this. Okay, now is the time to be checking all this out and getting ready, because there is going to be a change. There's going to be a change in the way that people broadcast. And that change is going to come about by people actually broadcasting to their website. And I'm going to go bring that up on screen. I'm going to go picture in picture that way around. I'm going to shrink myself in order to emphasize this. And I'm going to go classic, I think. No. So I'm going to shrink. I'm shrunk. This is my new website. I can close one or two things now. I think I can close that link tree. I don't need it. I can close the Canva. Don't need that. And I can come back to me. Right. Okay. We have until now been bound to Facebook and to YouTube, and they've caused a video revolution, and we're great. I'm eternally grateful for them. But if you broadcast on Facebook or YouTube, you are subject to their terms, and more to the point, you're subject to their artificial intelligence, AI, and that can catch you out unintentionally. I don't know a single broadcaster around here who's playing the Billboard Top 100. Yeah, we're all playing music which we feel we have the right to play, and we're getting caught out. I'm getting caught out on Facebook and YouTube. If you broadcast on your website, then you're in control, and it's down to your own conscious. Then there's no AI watching you from Facebook or YouTube. You go live on your website, yeah, then that's it. You're in control. You're in total control. The other thing is that you can decide. I'm just going to scroll down here and take it to there and come back to me. That is the size of the video screen. Yeah. And basically it means that when people are actually watching on your site, they're not restricted by the sizes of videos on Facebook and YouTube. You can actually play a large size video. Now, this is where I need my little card in case anything goes wrong. What we're going to try and do is, I'm live on YouTube, as you know, but what I'm going to try and do, and this is where it's like going on the high rope in the circus. Okay, what I'm going to try and do is to actually go live on that website at the same time. This may be a car crash, but then again, it may work. So I've got Melon loaded, and I'm just waiting for it to see my camera. So I'm over on Melon. I put my camera on the screen. I'm going to switch my microphone off. So I've muted my microphone and I'm going to go live. I'm going live RTMP. You're listening to this live. If I tried to show it you, it would most certainly break. Take my word for it. I'm on the Melon site and I'm testing and testing again. And if this works, I'm going to, oh. Okay, so I'm going live. I don't need to do anything else. It's all set up. That's how easy it was to actually set this up. I'm going live to the website that you can see behind me. And the theory is, and this is tricky stuff. The theory is that you will actually see me, but not hear me. This is important. I've turned the volume off. I've turned the volume off on Melon, but you should momentarily, and it might take a moment or two to work. But what's happening is the signal is going from Melon, and from Melon, it's actually going out to OneStream. So I've just been told that I'm live. So I'm live going to OneStream, which Corinda mentioned earlier. And I should appear live on my website in a second or two. And I'm going to give you a link to the website. Okay, I'm going to put the link into the studio here. All right, okay, and if I go over there and I refresh, I can't refresh because I'm sharing it. Let's just see if I can get it working. Ain't that something? I am live. I'm just blown away. I didn't know whether this would work or not. That's why I did the card. But I am live on Facebook and YouTube, and I'm now live on my website all at the same time. I've switched off the sound on the website. So if you're watching on the website, you can see but not hear me. And I've switched the sound off because I don't want any feedback. So let's go to the comments, and there's the link to the website if you want to go and take a look. You can see me but not hear me, and that's done on purpose. And I've got a comment from Harper, and Harper is saying nice. I think it's super, Harper. This is just incredible. And this is where, that's the page that will actually be broadcasting on tomorrow. And the quality of the video and the size of the video as well, because that, what we're actually seeing here is pretty close to what it actually looks like on the website. And this is just another major step forward in terms of being able to go live, Facebook and YouTube if you want, but being able to go live on your website means that this is the start of being able to do things which are chargeable. So if you set up a community attached to your website and spend time bringing people into that community, then over time, you'll be able to go live on your website and charge. That's the end game. The end game is that you go live on your website, website exclusive. You're not going anywhere else. You're not going to YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope. You're just going live on your website. If people want to see you, if people want to get the training that you're going to give, then they just go to your website. And it could be as simple as buy me a coffee, $5, or it could be Patreon, or it could be chargeable per, it's up to you. But this is the start of chargeable. There is, Facebook are doing it for free at the moment, but it's restricted to Facebook members. YouTube, you've got to qualify. You've got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. Twitch, you've got to be an affiliate or a partner. On your own website, you're in charge and you can decide who pays what when. So you can do free broadcasts, you can do payable broadcasts. The choice is yours. And I'm just blown away that this technology is actually so absolutely awesome. I mean, if you said to me 5 years ago you were to broadcast live to your website in full HD, then I'd have said, no, you can't. But now you can. And the possibilities now are endless. Yeah, for going live. Now, how have I done this? A good question. There are 3 bits involved. One is Melon, or in fact, any system that can go RTMP broadcasting. So not just Facebook, YouTube, etc., can do RTMP, real-time messaging protocol. Any broadcast system that can do RTMP can help you go live to your website. That includes, at the moment, Melon, StreamYard, Restream, and Caster. Okay, those are your options. All give a signal which will go direct to your website. Now I'm building a list of things that are involved in this. The second thing you need is the ability to play that RTMP feed. Now this is where the complication comes in. You've got a feed that's going out to OneStream. You've got a feed that's going out to Restream. This used to work on Restream, but it doesn't any longer. You've got to use something like OneStream to get it on the web page. Yeah. OneStream is, I've only just introduced this last Friday, and it's going to change the way that we live broadcast, because you can see that it works. I mean, I'm overtaxing the system at the moment because I'm broadcasting twice from one PC. I'm watching myself 20 seconds ago, but basically I'm not got the sound on, so I'm not driving myself mad. This is the future of live broadcasting. So Melon, OneStream, and then your website. Now, I host my own websites on SiteGround. SiteGround, UK-based system, and you can host your websites. I've got 5 WordPress sites. I started this one last Friday. It's called Web Talks Live, because this is what it will have. It will have web talks on it. And basically the live broadcast will always be on this one page, on this one link. Yeah. So the front page is given over to a live video, but it is, I just want to prove it's a website to you. I might break it, so let's go for it. If I scroll up, where's the website? I've lost myself. It's not surprising, is it? Okay, I can switch over from the live video just to prove that I'm doing this live. I'm going to go to blogs, and the page will change momentarily, and every broadcast that goes out onto the Web Talks Live website is recorded and then can be replayed later. So I've got 3 recordings on there, but I can go back to the live video page and we can see that I'm actually live on the page. And the other thing that's impressive, I'll scroll down so you don't just see the top of my head, is the other thing that's impressive is the speed of the site. On purpose, I haven't put any plugins on this WordPress site. And that means that the website itself is quick to load and quick to respond, and is ideal for live broadcasting. It's not got hundreds of blogs. It's not got plugins up the user. It's not got many plugins. And that means that it's a fast responding, fast loading site. So this would work superbly well on mobile. In other words, if you go to the link, webtalkslive.net, you'll be able to watch this on your mobile. And if anybody's watching and wants to prove that, by going to the same link on your mobile phone and just letting me know that you can actually see me live, that would be absolutely brilliant. That would complete the test that we're doing today. Well, it's not just a test, it's live. Okay, so what I'm going to do, well, I've done it. I didn't need my sign in the end because this just worked. This is a live broadcast on a website on my desktop. And the quality is, I'm just blown away by, well, yes. I didn't know this would work. I'm going to be honest. I had no idea. I had no idea whether this would work or not. It was just basically, as I say, I went for a walk along the canal in the beautiful sunshine. I actually took my jacket off. It's warmer in Wiltshire now than it was yesterday. And I was walking down, I thought, right, okay, I'll do the sign from Canva first, then I'll go over to Linktree, and then I'll attempt to live broadcast my website. The word attempt was heavy because I had no idea whether it would actually work or not. And it does. And it does mean that we can do hybrid broadcasts, and it opens up the world of web broadcasting. Now, the thing that's important here is that you've got the broadcasting system. You've got, I'll just take a comment, and Brilliant. Harper's saying, watch me live on the webpage. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Okay, so I'm just blown away by the fact that all this technology has come together and I can just flick a switch effectively and be live on the website. This is magical. This is as good as it gets. This is what I'm going to be promoting. Right, okay. How do you follow that? Over to Harper. And Harper's confirmed it works on iPhone as well. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to try something here, Harper. I'm going to switch the sound off here. You should hear something on your iPhone. You should be hearing me on your iPhone. Okay, I can live with that. Right, I'm going to stop the broadcast on the web page. Okay, I'm going to hide that, and I'm going to change the layout again. Still waiting for more layouts. Okay, right, so that was the test to the website, and hopefully the last few seconds will be good. But what happens when you're not broadcasting on the website is people see that. So when you are broadcasting, they see you. When you're not broadcasting, it says the stream is not yet up. So we can take away the adjust your set banner, come back to me, and I think that's a major step forward. To actually be broadcasting to your website at the same time as you're broadcasting to Facebook and YouTube is just, well, I'm just blown away, really. What more can I say? How do I follow that? How do I follow that? Well, I'd like to thank everybody for actually watching today. I'm going to go away and I'm going to do some more experimenting. I'm going to close a few tabs down so I can close. I'm going to tell Melon that was a great broadcast and say thank you. So I'm going to close the Melon page and okay. I don't know how to follow that. I don't think I can. It works. So I'm going to stop sharing the page, come back to me. Wow. I want to say thank you to Brigetti for the background. It's part of a pair when Brigetti and I broadcast together. She's got the left-hand side of the screen, I've got the right-hand side of the screen. And it looks like we're in a studio. So I'm looking forward to doing that again. Everything we've done today together has actually worked. So on the website that I showed you a moment ago, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the, sorry, yeah, all right, slow down. At 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK tomorrow is live talks on restream.io with myself, Peter Stewart, Krista Boven, Jim Ziegler, Marco Novo, Nick Wood, Dom, and of course Harper Peterson. We will be live tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK. We'll be live on the website tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. UK. So if you want to share that link and say, I'm going to be live there at 5 p.m. tomorrow or 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, then please do, because it's going to be a great show, and we're going to celebrate having possibly 10 people live on a website, possibly at least 6. Right, so that's tomorrow, and that's to look forward to. It's always a good show. I mean, the group itself came about like most groups do, not by design. It just grew. At first it was myself and Marco, then myself, Marco and Harper, and we broadcast together for months, just the 3 of us enjoying each other's company. And then we're joined by Krista Boven, and then I'm going to get the chronology wrong here, but I think we're then joined by Jim Ziegler and Nick Wood and Dom and Corinda. And it's just a team of people who enjoy each other's company. And the fact that we can get together is a win. Yeah. The fact that we're broadcasting is a win-win. So it's just fun getting so many people together who enjoy each other's company, or getting to know each other. Every single person on there can tell stories, and that's what live video is all about. It's about telling stories. And I'm honoured to call everybody who's a member of Live Talks a good friend, and that's what it's all about for me. It's all about networking and meeting people and getting on with people. So that's tomorrow, live on a website near you. And then, yeah, okay, so that's Wednesday. Thursday brings Blabbing for Britain, of course, and in addition to Blabbing for Britain, Inspired by Video. I might try, now that this works, I might try and get them on the website as well. Who knows what's possible? Helps to have a Ninja PC actually driving all this, though. It wouldn't work, would it? No, it worked today because it's just me. When you've got more people involved, then it might not. But certainly Restream tomorrow will be on the website. Whether Thursday will make it to the website or not, I don't know. I need to do a bit of thinking and deciding how best to actually make it work. Right, okay, I don't have to cook today, which is good. I cooked yesterday, the roast dinner, the roast chicken and everything. So, but I do thank you for joining me on this historic day for me, and hopefully for you, when we saw live video on a website broadcast from BeLive and Melon, and in glorious color. I mean, the quality on the website is far better than anything that happens on Facebook, or dare I say it, on YouTube. Going direct to your website gives you the best quality, the best control, and the best experience. I'm working on the comments side of things, because obviously it's not integrated into anything yet. So I'm looking at comment systems. They will be up and running. Well, there's no rush here. There's no rush. I shouldn't push myself. There is no rush. It works now. It will work forevermore. And we can improve on it step by step. So we can bring comments in. We can bring all sorts of things in the future. This has been the start of something big. You've been part of it. My thanks to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you have any questions about how the heck I did this, then I will try to answer them. I'm doing some, well, I'll not say what I'm doing, but I'm doing stuff. And when that stuff is done, you'll better understand how I did this and how you can do it too, and why you should now be planning to go live on your website. Any WordPress site can have live video on it. And it isn't rocket science. You're not going to get permissions from anybody. It's not, well, it's not rocket science. It's fun. Let's have fun. Okay, take care. Bye all. See you again soon. Okay, and hopefully you heard that. And thank you, Corinda.